What's going on, everyone? ANCAP24 here from Playbook.gg, and in today's video we're going to go over a formation that is exclusive to the Ravens playbook that has a cool little trick that we're going to show you on this video. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. So this gun wing formation is something that we just broke down as part of our Ace Personnel game plan that we just got finished releasing last week. It's something that we took all of our Ace Personnel, which was 6 different formations, and we gave an audible type game plan where it's 4 different plays out of each formation, and we showed you how to audible in and out to create a unique offense. This formation was something that one of our Playbook subscribers was doing some labbing on because he was, going over our game plan and found a trick. And he shared it with us, and he said that we could share it with you. He goes by the name Dolla, and he's been with us for a while now. I've known of him in the community, and just an overall good guy. What he showed us was there is a way to invert the opposite players when you do a trick for this. Let me explain what that means, okay? So I just called stick. Now, stick has a slant on the left, and it has an outside released type of streak pattern on the right. If I flip this play, what ends up happening is the player on the right, the B, has an inside release, and the X now becomes a slant out. The 2 routes will invert. Basically, they'll do the opposite of what they're supposed to do, but all you're doing is flipping the play. You have to come out on the normal play, and then you flip it, and the routes flip. Okay, so if you look at this X route, real nice application for this. And that's kind of want to show you the trick, but also kind of, what type of plays to use out of it, right? Stick is probably the most effective because you get that slant out. And all you've got to do is basically, if you're going against any type of cover 3 or cover 4 coverage, you're going to be able to beat the linebackers to the sidelines on this, right? This is a short side play here on this example. And a lot of times people are going to play a 3-4 or 4-3 because you're in a 2 tight end type set. So all I'm going to do is hike and see that he's open, throw this ball, get his catch on the sideline, right? Something that you're going to be able to steal 5 to 8 to 10 yards, depending on how you throw it and whatnot. Something that can also work on the wide side of the field. So if you want to attack to the wide side, you're going to notice that when we flip this play, that player is actually going to be really wide. See how he's wide? And it's going to be really hard to throw that ball. So what you want to do is you just want to motion him a few yards, and then you're going to see that you're going to be able to beat your cover 3 pretty easily over there and get even more yards to the wide side of the field. So this application is actually really nice. Only found in one playbook. Like I said, it's the Ravens playbook, but it is something that, you find little Easter eggs in every Madden when it comes to formations and whatnot. And this is one that, you found it here. We showed you a different type of slant out earlier in the year when we were doing our Rams game plan. So there are a couple out there. This is just another one that does this. And it's just something that you can do it for any play on this formation. Now, if I was to flip this play, and you can see that you already know the X. What if I go to a different play, right? I'm just going to show it to you because I've got one play open. I'm going to go to slot buck, right? Slot to buck basically has a route where the player on the left is doing a deep in and the player on the right is doing an outside release. When I flip it, you can see the B is doing the inside release and you're seeing that the X does the smart routed out. The RB and the A don't change their directions of their routes, right? They're going to run the same way no matter what. So if I was to reset this play, and I'll show you slot to buck before I do it, right? So if you look at this, all you're going to see is slot to buck. You're going to see that the RB is going to the inside, so is the A. If I was to flip this, RB is going to the inside, so is the A, right? No difference for the inside guys. It's just the outside player that goes ahead and does that, right? So I wouldn't say there's a huge application for that other than if you're, doing short yardage situations where it's 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2, and you want to smart route it out. You've got one, by doing it this way. Just because you wouldn't be able to do that, for the down distance that you want. So, sometimes people will play a little bit more aggressive knowing that they can't smart route a route that way. So just kind of a nice little application for this. Again, I'm going to do stick, show you the best ways to run it. Now, if you go ahead and you motion it across the field, it'll stay in the same direction. So all you're going to get is that same slant route. So it's not like it's going to go to the opposite side. It doesn't flip. It stays on the same direction. So it's just one of those that you want to make sure that your best application is that way. And you see what happened there where I was able to, when I went flip back and forth, it ended up going the correct direction. So you want to make sure you don't motion that back and forth and just use it for what it is. Get to the line of scrimmage, call the play, flip the play, see that the player goes to the outside, do your motion if you want, if you're going against a cover 3, cover 4, motion them in, get a little bit of yardage. Let the guy come in a little bit, and you can see here, throw it to him. We're going to rack catch it and go up the field and have some success with it, right? So it's something that, like I said, it's an Easter egg, something that you can use, kind of depict a little bit of what people are doing. It's got some really fun plays in it with some quarterback runs and some other things that if you really want to see a whole offense around this, definitely check out our website, and we've already built it. We built this whole thing with this ace personnel. This was just a really nice addition to where now you can really get a quick hike ability to get people out of some of those pesky defenses that you don't want to see. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.